I'd like to introduce myself. I am currently Karla May, State Representative, currently elected to the 57th District. I was elected in August of 2010. I am running for re-election in the 84th District, which is 85% of the district that I currently represent. And let me tell you why I'm running for re-election. First of all, the reason I ran for state rep in the first place is because I got started in community service at a very early age. And I used to go door to door and knock on people's door and get out the vote for the city of St. Louis. That's what I did. I did this through high school, and I did this beginning my first 2 years in college. So I got a lot of information from the people. Then I began to run street teams for candidates that I thought would benefit the people. And one minute. And so once I did that, I decided, I made a commitment to run to represent the people. And the reason I did that is because I understood that the people need to hire someone who is going to put their best interests first. And that's why I became a candidate. Because I understood that we're all from different walks of life. We may be nurses, we may be doctors, we may be plumbers, we may be electricians, but we're all important. And I took on the position as state representative so that I can represent the voice of the people in Jefferson City. And so I learned to stand for the people because of my background in labor and my background in knocking doors and being out there in the community. So I'm asking you for your support in my re-election in the 84th District State Rep seat.
Thank you. I'm going to apologize up front because I'm a little bit distracted, and so I need to say sorry. My parents came in from South Carolina to come to the debate, and now they don't feel well and couldn't be here, and so I'm just kind of, discombobulated. But I could not be here, so I'm here. I just want to say in advance that if there's something that I forget or some further answer that you need from me, please feel free to call me. My phone number, like Kay Gage's, is pretty simple. It's 629-HOPE, H-O-P-E. And while I said that, let me say that my parents named me Hope because they had 5 knuckleheaded sons. And they wanted a little girl, and I came along, so I appreciate that. But I believe, ever since I've been running for office, that HOPE stands for helping our people every day. I'm very committed to that. I started my career at Washington University Law School, but before that, I'm a product of public school. And I like to tell people that I'm what happens if you fully invest in public schools. I think I can make it, and I've said that to each and every child, that if I can make it, you can make it. My father was a long-time, union representative in the Transit Authority in New York, and he supported us and kept us in benefits and good health care. So I'm very supportive of the unions. I'm supportive of making sure that they have what they need, because I know that without that, my family would not have come out of the projects and my family would not have retired to South Carolina. I'm a former prosecutor, so, and I have the endorsement of my boss. I thought you'd be here today. But anyway, I'm here for you, and I look forward to your questions.
You didn't have to do any stirring of the slips. My name is Mike Owens. I live very close to New City School. I grew up in the Walnut Park neighborhood in North St. Louis. I was the last of 9 children, raised by parents who were Irish immigrants. So political discussion and potatoes were on the menu just about every night. My wife and I raised our 2 kids in this neighborhood. Jack and Taylor are here. They're in the back. They are wearing shirts with my name on them. They're part of my canvas team. Also with them are Peter and Kate Wallace. They are standing on your porches asking you to vote for me. I was a reporter at Channel 5 and at KMOX Radio for about 30 years in St. Louis, and during that time, I was often a voice for the voiceless. I would oftentimes do stories with the fellow who was fired from his job wrongfully, or for the parent whose child was bullied at school, or even a subdivision that was facing bulldozers so they could put up another shopping center. I want to be a voice for you in Jefferson City. I want to be a voice for everyone in this room. I'm currently a lawyer, and I also do that now. I'm an advocate. That's what I've done, and that's what I will continue to do when I go to Jefferson City. We have some real challenges in this community. We have a school district that can barely graduate 60% of its students every year. We have an unemployment rate that is higher than the state average, and we also have a police department that is not run by the city in which it operates. That, of course, has to change. These are very complex problems. I've got about 30 seconds to talk about them, so I'm not going to talk about those issues, and hopefully you'll be asking questions about them as we go through this evening. I do want to say that I think that this community has a lot of challenges, but we have the ability to address them and move forward. I would like to be able to do that in Jefferson City. Thank you.